time born. It is delayed, yes?
Yeah.
So let me read it. Wanasema?
Yeah.
Is a public whatever. So the vacant positions on the commissions following the removal of all 4 commissioners and expiry of the term of the IBC chair and 2 commissioners in early 2023, coupled with the significant delays in reconsulting the commissions, presents a constitutional and democratic crisis that can only be described as a ticking time bomb. Okay?
Yeah.
The Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, the IBCE, the IEBC, is constitutionally mandated with handling all matters relating to elections in Kenya.
Yeah.
Without the IBC commissioners in place, fulfilling the IEBC times-bound obligation is impossible and raises grave concerns in the country. I think we all remember when those guys left. You remember?
Yeah.
And the others were removed.
Yeah.
Yes. So one of the most urgent issues in the delimitation of boundaries, the IEBC is responsible for reviewing constituency and wards boundaries every 8 to 12 years.
8 to 12 years.
Yes.
When were the bonds? Ushisikia anything like that happening?
I don't know.
What?
I just
And then we are still here, but sasa ubaya ni venye hatuna. Sorry, pardon me. Ubaya ni venye hatuna IEBC.
Yes.
Currently, the state has no IEBC.
I forwarded, in fact, the need to you. You can continue. Continue with them.
Okay, so
continue with the third. You call third paragraph.
Okay.
One of the
here we go. Can you continue?
Every 8 to 12 years. Okay.
Yeah.
The last review was undertaken in 2012, and the next review was due by March 2024. Clearly, we failed to honor the deadline, and without a functioning commission, the delimitation process cannot be completed. This has implication for the voters' registration and conduct of election. The delimitation of boundaries is a crucial operational aspect of the electoral process, and that has constitutional timelines in the relation to elections. Okay. The current voter register demands immediate action. Discrepancies, including deceased voters, invalid identification documents, and double registration were revealed in adults conducted in 2017 and 2022. Moreover, the boundary delimitation process necessitates updating the voter to reflect the new electoral units. For instance, audits conducted in 2022 showed that they are identified discrepancies in the current boundaries, with voter registration rates in over 100 constituencies exceeding 100% based on 2019 census data. Without a commission to oversee these vital tasks, Kenya risks entering another election with an outdated and unreliable voter register, jeopardizing the very foundation of our democracy and inviting electoral disputes with that could undermine the nation's stability. We must demand a credible voter register. We must ensure that every vote counts. We must safeguard the integrity of our elections. A flawed voter register is a ticking time bomb, threatening to explode the electoral chaos. Can you continue now?
From
the second paper.
Okay. So delayed appointment of IBC commissioners are ticking time bomb.
No. The other one.
The vacant from the vacant.
The lack of a commission.
Oh, the lack of a commission. The current voter. I'm sorry, but I think my gadget has a problem.
there's another okay. So the lack of a commission also hinders strategic planning. Yes.
Yeah.
The IBC current strategic plan has lapsed, and a new one is needed to guide the commission's activities for the upcoming electoral cycle. This is a particular crucial and as the country approaches the 2027 election and its Vision 2030 goals. Are you there now?
Yeah. So additionally, the implementation of election technology is stalled. The Kenyan Integrated Elections Management System, KIEMS, which uses technology for voter registration, identification, and results transmission, needs to be updated and fully operationalized. Currently, KIEMS is not fully functional. This disenfranchising newly eligible voters. We need a duly destituted commission in place as, to address this crisis. Finally, the issue of voter apathy. The 2022 general election saw a low voter turnout of 65%, and the IEBC has a role in addressing this through voter education. However, the lack of commission is preventing the implementation of effective civic education programs, which could further exacerbate voter apathy. The truth and fact of the matter is that the absence of a commission is a constitutional violation, denying representation to citizens in constituencies whereby elections are due. As we speak, Banisa, Magarini, and Ugunja constituencies have no representation because of lack of a commission to carry out by-elections. Speaking of which, there is this, is it an MCA who died? And so does that mean that that constituency will stay without an MCA till 2027?
Yes.
Oh,
If we don't do something about it.
no, I can't
That's why that's nini imetolewa.
Yeah.
And that's why now we have it in our hands and saying that, like, if it continues that way, umesikia pale kwenye ya kwanza. Wanasema ya kwamba these things if the current voter register demands immediate action. So wanasema discrepancies including deceased voters. Kuna watu ambao walivote washakufa.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
Aya. Hizo zafaa kutolewa. Ziko invalid now. Si ndio? Aya. Invalid identification documents. Those also should be checked before even we get into the election part.
Yeah.
Sawa?
Yeah.
Aya, wanasema ya kwamba the double registrations. Kuna watu ambao wanafanya hizo doubling. Anaregister Kisii, anaregister huko, anaregister huko.
Yeah.
Sawa?
Yeah.
Aya, kuna were revealed in audits conducted in 2017 and 2022. Sawa.
Yeah.
However, moreover, the boundary delimitations process necessitates updating the voter register to reflect the new electoral units. But zimefanyika?
No.
Tunaenda mwaka wa kupiga kura?
Yeah.
What is happening?
Right now, I do not know what I will say about this because, like, okay, yes, I know what I will say, and I will say that this country is lazing around without even following a constitution. What is the use of having a constitution if you cannot follow it? What is the use of having a democracy if it cannot, you cannot exercise it?